Hi guys, this is Marcia and I'm here to say hello. And I think we're going to do something a little different this time. I haven't done part 2 of the 45-pound monster yet. I'm still sorting through, but I will do it. But I thought we'd do something a little different. I'm backed up on craft items. So I thought we'd put together a craft bag and see what goes in. I think that would be fun. I hope everybody enjoys it. I'm going to try to find some pretty good stuff to put in there. We're going to put it in a bag, going to try to keep it at about a pound so that the shipping isn't so expensive. And let's hope we don't get knocked off. I don't know enough about recording yet to know how to keep from getting knocked off every time I make a video. I go through them and keep getting knocked off. But anyway, if you see anything at all, if you want a craft bag, just reach out to Barn Diva 5633 at AOL.com. And you don't have to bother with the timestamp. Just tell me you want the craft bag. The name of the show will be Craft Bag number 1. And the price on the craft bag will be $15. It'll be $5 shipping. And I think that's about right for anywhere between a pound and 2 pounds is usually around $10, but according to the post office. But I'll absorb the rest. $15 on the craft bag to Barn Diva 5633 at AOL.com. And if you will, please give me a like and subscribe if you will, please. And I appreciate it very much. Just getting started and working hard at it and really getting a backlog of jewelry because for some reason I just can't keep off that site and ordering. It's really thrilling when it comes in. I'm going to try to get some boxes to open up on these subscriptions, and the 45 pounds was just too big to handle, too much to go through. But anyway, if you will, give me a like, please, and subscribe, and thanks. And let's see what we're going to put in the bag. I got lots of stuff. We're going to try to keep it at around a pound. I got the scale over there, and we'll weigh it out. But there's lots of stuff here that we can use for crafting. A lot of this back here is from the 45 pound. Let's start off with some pearls. There ought to be a lot of stuff. Those are heavy too. Those must be glass. Those aren't hollow. Those and it's got a good reusable clasp. Actually, if someone wanted to, they could wear it. We're going to put that in. I've got a bracelet that it's like little pieces of shell. I don't think they're plastic, and they got little pieces of copper in between, but it's lost a lot of its gold on the back end. Probably got some age on it, but somebody can use those little beads or maybe recolor the inside there of it. I don't know. People are very, very crafty. I'm going to put in one of the glass necklace pieces, one of the pendants. I don't want to put it on a chain or another rope. I really don't like the rope chains, the rope pieces. And it's pretty, but somebody can make a pretty necklace out of that. Here, these come this way. And all they need to be is just glued back in. They are clip-ons. All the pieces are there. They take a beating when they are sent in that box. They're just jammed in. It's very tight, and the poor things take a beating. And those would be really pretty when they're repaired. I just don't have the time to do all the gluing, so we're going to put those in the bag. Here we have a bracelet. On first inspection, let's see if I can talk, it looks great, but it looks like someone has put paint on it. They must have spilled it, or the only thing I could figure is maybe they were painting a room or something and didn't take their bracelet off. But they may be able to take all of that off and just have a pretty bracelet, because it's pretty stones. They're glass stones. I tested them, and that's going in the bag. Then we're going to have a mother of pearl heart. It says hope. I'm sure that's for a survivor. It's in decent condition. It's kind of a felt type string. Really nothing a whole lot wrong with it other than it needs cleaning. I just don't need it. I got too much. Then we have a pair of earrings. I'm pretty sure they're plastic. I think that I tested them, and I shouldn't say plastic, but whatever those would be made out of, acrylic. Maybe acrylic sounds better. Anyway, those are going in. Those would be usable. This is interesting. I didn't know what it was when I first picked it up. It's a comb. I don't know, I guess either go into a triple bow of some sort. The stones are all there. It is a comb. And if you can see, it is Disney China. So that's interesting, but nothing that I really want to sell other than going into the craft bag. Somebody can take those ribbons off and do their crafty thing with it. Be very pretty on a little girl. Little girl going to Disney World and have put that in her hair and be a princess. Let's see. I don't think all of those belong there. I had those there earlier cleaning. Okay, they can use the stones out of this. Stretches tight, and it's just starting to discolor. I see a mark. Let's see what that mark says. That's Premier Design, and it's got a 9 on it. You know what? I bet that's a 6, because that wouldn't be. Well, it could be. But anyway, that's Premier Design. That's the first one of these I've seen marked, and they come a lot, but it's starting to chip off. Somebody can do something with that. If nothing else, but use the stones or restring or recolor. In the bag, got a little gold tone ring. It's about a 7.5, I think. In the bag, little pearly bracelet without a bit of stretch, but there's enough little beads there to make somebody happy. We got that's not supposed to go in. I wanted to check that out further. Those don't go in. Okay, we've got seed pearl bracelet. It's broke, and that is such a shame, because it's very pretty, very dark. It must be coated with heavy coating of some sort of gold. Older clasp. Going in the bag. Lots of useful beads here too. A little bit of everything. Looks like some stone. That feels like acrylic. But acrylic can be used also. Well, I've lost the end to the Presidium. Ooh, that isn't it. Come here, come here, come here, wherever you are. There it is. No, that's... Well, hold, shut the door. That thing's testing as way up there to citrine and amethyst. I'd have never thought it. Let's see what this one is. And here I thought they were glass beads. Shows what I know. Tourmaline. For heaven's sakes. Let's see what this is. Yeah, that's gone up there at the garnet. Actually, it's right in the middle of emerald and nephrite. Did we do him? I don't remember. Prettiest one's glass. Let's see what he is. He's carved. Well, that's not quite deciding where it wants to go. It's almost to nephrite, tourmaline. So there's some really, really nice little beads there. It's on strings. So anyway, one way or another, somebody's going to make use of it. And it goes. Here we have, I think this is just glass. Of course, we all know I can be wrong. Yep, that's glass. Chain's still good. Just, it needs cleaning up. I just got too much. Interesting little bracelet here. Old clasp. This is obviously is vintage. And it is Aldo. Anybody know who Aldo is? But anyway, many strings, lots of chains there that could be used. A person that's handy could take that and make a bunch of bracelets out of it. That goes in. I actually love this one, but it's starting to lose some of its color. I had contemplated, had every intention of keeping it, but it's starting to lose a little bit of its gold, a little bit of its plating, but it's really pretty. And there's still plenty of useful chains there, and yeah, in it goes. Okay, now we have little pearls. Actually, those are real little pearls. And let's see what these little beads are. They're glass. Let me scratch and see if we got silver there. I don't think so. No. But there's enough chain and enough little pearls there to make that very useful. In fact, the way it is, if someone wants to just re-loop it, let's see where it goes to. Yeah, it's not missing parts. Actually, easy fix. How about that? All together, and in it goes. There's Kids Watch. Looks like a mermaid, and probably just needs a battery. I have found that with most of the watches that come. They just need a battery, and they work fine, and that's going in. This is a pretty bracelet, but it too is losing some of its shine. They sure lose it, which it isn't bad. If someone wanted to wear it, they could, or use it for something else. It's going in. All right, let me wait and see where we're at. Okay, we're a little short. We need a few more things to make us out a pound. How about some bangles? Lord, do we get bangles. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. That still won't be enough. Go down here to the archives. I think we can find enough out of here to satisfy the size. Ooh, beads and beads and more beads. Do we ever have beads? This one's pretty. This one's not bad at all. This is just more, almost, it just sparkles. But now these are shells, and there's nothing wrong with this. I just have so much, I really don't need it. There's dyed shell. These are all dyed shell. And lots of it. Somebody ought to be able to make a pile of something out of this. And this will probably finish out that bag. Let's weigh it. Oh, I'm sorry. Make everybody dizzy. Yeah, 1 pound, 0.8. Not 0.8, 0.08. That's a pound. And that would be $15. If anybody can use it. Lots of goodies in there. Lots of necklaces, lots of useful items. If you can use it, just contact me. Steel sign. At barndiva5633@aol.com. Let me know that you want bag 1. I'm going to put a marker in there. And just let me know your name, your address, and so forth, and we'll get it to you. $15. I think while we're going, it didn't take very long. Maybe we'll look at a few other things. Let me mark this while I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna mark this as bag number 1. And then I'll do that on the back. That's $15. I hope everybody had a good day. We're having absolutely beautiful weather. I said we shouldn't have any rain for weeks, which gives us plenty of time for catch up outside to do anything that we want to do. Probably do a bag a day until I get all of it knocked down. You can see I've still got tons and tons here to do. There's a tiny little thin chain there, which I probably will retest. Lots and lots of stuff. Get in there too. And let's see what else. Let's see if I've got anything really close here to show that you might be truly interested in. Here we have something that I thought was so pretty. It's a Stella and Dot. And I was really surprised at this. I thought that it was glass. But in testing, these test as real stone. That goes all the way up to jadeite spinel. Basically the same. Each one is semi-precious stone. And I thought that was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And it is brand new. Came on the card. And that is Stella and Dot. And if you're interested, just give me a hit on my email. I've got to check it out. I don't know exactly how to price it because of it having the stones. It'll be as reasonable as possible. But I thought that was just absolutely gorgeous. And that's Stella and Dot. Here we have another brand new one. Let's see, this is Luna Norte. It's 16 inches with a 2-inch extender, and it is 14 karat gold plated. That is a pretty amethyst. Let's double check. Everybody's not, especially when it comes from China, not completely honest. See if it goes up to amethyst. Yep, that's an amethyst. And on this one, gold plated. Here's the back of it. Since it's gold plated and amethyst and brand new, let's say $20. That's pretty, very pretty. This is a brooch. I don't know who TH is. But that's brand new. And on that brooch, we'll say $5. Now these we're going to need a timestamp because I won't remember what I said on price. So give me a timestamp on that. Here I have a Charming Charlie watch. I've put a brand new battery in. Let's see, I've got the face a little cattywampus. Charming Charlie. And on Charming Charlie, with the new battery, we're going to say 15. Now this would be something nice for Christmas is coming up. And for all of you who give gifts to teachers, it is a teacher Alex and Ani bracelet. Like new condition. It's in very good condition. Social, economic, environmental, metal, and it does say teacher. I'm pretty sure it tested sterling. We're going to try it again, make sure. Yep. Some of them are and some of them aren't. Even though they look like this, they have to be tested. On the sterling, Alex and Ani teacher, make a wonderful gift for your child's teacher. We're going to say 15. They make a nice Christmas gift. Oh, I put it wrong in the wrong bag. I had it at 10 and then tested it, and it tested sterling, so I don't want to go up too much. Let's see here. This is pretty. Very sparkly. Excellent stretch. Beautiful crystals. Absolutely gorgeous. I wonder if they're Swarovski. They certainly look it. I have found some Swarovski necklaces and they sparkle like nothing else. I don't know how they do it, but they're beautiful. But on that very pretty stretch bracelet, we're going to say 5. Excuse my arm. Here we have an adorable little necklace. Now, I don't know, goes through, I don't know if that is, I don't know what it is, truthfully. If that could be amber. Let's see what it looks like on the test. Nope. Unless amber doesn't test, it doesn't really test as anything. Maybe glass. But it is sterling. I tested it just a little bit ago. That necklace is sterling. Let's see what kind of size it is. Uh, 15 inches. Let's see if it has a... oh yeah, it has a little, that's not a very big extender. 1 inch extender. So you could be 16 inches. And that is beautiful. And that is sterling. 925. It's not marked, but I did test it. And on that one, we're going to say 20. Let's see what else we've got. We've got. Okay, this is interesting. This is Ann Taylor. And it's got a big elephant. He's a little marked up, but not too bad. I think more than anything, he needs a good buffing. He's been in with all those other pieces of jewelry and they beat up on him. Poor little guy. But he's relatively good shape. And it is older clasp. He's vintage. And that is Ann Taylor. And on him, I got a little guy too. Little bitty guy. And he's long. This is a big necklace. Big, 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 big. They wore them long in the 80s. Whoa. Get that out of your tail. I'll be looking for it. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's 30 inches. And on him, since he's a little beat up on, we're going to say $6. Ann Taylor. It's pretty. We have a clamper bracelet that's from, I don't know if you can see that or not. It says Loft. And it has some rhinestones. It's in a rose gold. Great shape. Just a little bit of wear from being in the box. But it's in very, very good shape. And that is $2 3/4 across. Nice bracelet. Very pretty. I love bracelets. Love jewelry. On Ann Taylor, we're going to say $8. Let's see what we have else. This is pretty. I've made a set out of it. It didn't come together. This is Banana Republic. I'll take the bracelet off. I didn't want to misplace the bracelet. I'm liking Banana Republic more and more. Crystal necklace. They are, I said crystal, those aren't crystal, those are acrylic. On gold tone chain. Lobster claw closure. BR. Now let's see the length on this. Okay, that would be 18 inches. Then we've got stretchy. I thought it went with it, so I put it with it. And this is, let's see who that, oh, it's another Loft. I'll be darned. That's Loft. And it just seemed to match up. The stones aren't exactly the same color, but it matched up enough. And if you're interested in that, we'll say, let's say $12. I think that's pretty. This is pretty too. This is like new condition. Very different, very stylish. Looks like, I don't know, not quite a southwestern look, but different. We have little acrylic circles, acrylic pieces. This piece, I think it's made that way because there's been nothing on here. It's just done to that way to be stylish. It's very pretty. Gold tone. We've got, from the beginning there, we've got 12, 13 inches on that drop, but we've got, looks like about a 3-inch, yeah, 3-inch extension. And that's a beauty. I love that link. Very, very pretty for any time of year. New condition. Like I said, you got some minor little scratches, but that's just happens when they come a long ways. Let me get through here and get a bag. Excuse my arm. Okay, that's that. Let's see if we'll do 1 or 2 more and then we'll call it a night. Oh, this is perfect timing for South Georgia. We've got a deer head. We got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8-pointer. Oh boy, wouldn't everybody love to get him? They are hot and heavy in the woods right now. Here's the front. I had him backwards. He has a stone for a face and rhinestones in his little ears, and I wish they'd all stay like that. I'm not into the deer killing. He's glass. Gold tone chain. About a 17-inch drop and a 1.5-inch extension. And on the pretty buck, we're going to say $8. Hide him away before somebody shoots him. They really go wild this time of year. But I guess there's just so many of them, they don't have a whole lot of choice. Here we have a vintage pearl necklace. Fall pearls. Each one is individually knotted. It is old hook clasp, so it's vintage. It reminds me, in fact, I have some put away. It reminds me of the Tafari pearls. They have that same clasp. If I can get him back together. We'll see how big he is. It's a pretty small necklace. Yeah, he's 15 inches. And I'm going to say they're glass, they're heavy. They're not real, they're fall. But they're heavy. And on him we'll say $5. Okay, I think that's going to wrap it up for right now and give you plenty to think about. Please remember, if you've seen anything that you're interested in, that's our contact. We're going to call this the Craft Bag 1. And on the craft bag, you won't need it, but on the jewelry, if you've seen anything you want, like that gorgeous Dolan dot, we need the time stamp, the name of the show, and kind of the price. And I thank you very much. Hope to hear from you soon. Have any comments, please give me comments. Please like what I'm doing, if you will, please. I'd appreciate it. And we'll see you the next round. God bless you and God bless America. Bye-bye.